You ever look at someone who seems to build wealth almost effortlessly and just wonder, what's their secret? While so many of us work incredibly hard, but just can't seem to get ahead? Well, what we're digging into today suggests it's not about luck at all. It's actually about understanding a few powerful principles that really anyone can use. So let's dive in and see what they are. Okay, to get us started, I've got a choice for you. €1,000,000 right now, cash in hand, or would you take a single tiny penny that doubles in value every single day for 31 days? Now think about it for a second. Your answer, well, it reveals a lot more than you might think about your mindset. I get it. That million is tempting, right? It's instant. It's a sure thing. Honestly, most people would take the money and run. But for the sake of this journey, let's follow the path of that single, humble penny. We're about to see a powerful, kind of invisible force at work, and you'll see exactly why the slow path is almost always the winning one. So look at these numbers. It's pretty underwhelming, isn't it? I mean, after 10 whole days, you've got a measly €5. Even after 20 days of waiting, you're only at about 5,000. Meanwhile, your friend who took the million is probably posting vacation photos from a yacht. This right here, this is that critical point of frustration. It's the slow, boring grind where most people give up, thinking their efforts are completely pointless. But right after this point of maximum doubt, that exact moment when it feels like all your hard work is for nothing, that's when the magic starts to happen. It's like an invisible engine just kicks into high gear. And here is the payoff. By day 31, that single penny has exploded into over €10,000,000. Yeah, more than 10 times the safe choice. The key wasn't some big heroic action, was it? No, it was just the same small action doubling, repeated over and over with patience and consistency. This incredible growth is powered by something called the compound effect. And what is that? It's simply the principle of getting huge rewards from a series of small, smart choices that you make consistently over time. And this isn't just about money. This works for learning a skill, building a habit, literally anything. It's a law of nature, and it's available to every single one of us. There's a fantastic analogy for this. Think about a stone cutter, just hammering away at a huge rock. 100 swings, nothing. Then, on the 101st swing, it cracks in two. Now, was it that last hit that did it? Of course not. It was all the 100 hits that came before it, the ones that showed absolutely no visible progress. Your success works the exact same way. So how do we actually put this incredible compounding power to work for ourselves? Well, the source material gives us 12 laws of money. Think of these as the specific daily choices, the hammer swings that are going to fuel your own compound effect. Let's start with the most important part, the foundation, your mindset. See, it all starts with what's going on inside your head. Law 1 is something we've all felt. Your expenses will always try to rise to meet your income. Ever get a raise and then a few months later wonder where all that extra money went? That's why. Law 7 backs this up. Saving isn't about how much you make, it's about being organized. The habit of paying yourself first has to be non-negotiable. And Law 12 just ties it all together. Your future is literally decided by how you spend two things, your time and your money. Okay, so once your mindset is dialed in, it's time to actually put your money to work. Let's get into the action plan. This is where you apply the penny's magic to your own life. Law 2 is a big one. Time is your most powerful ally. Every single day you wait to invest has a real cost. Law 4 is the engine itself, compound interest. It's not just your money making money. It's the money your money made making more money. It's a chain reaction. And Law 6, that's your safety net, diversification. You just don't put all your eggs in one basket. It's a shield that lets you sleep at night while your money is out there working for you. All right, let's talk about some of the more advanced strategies. This is really about becoming financially literate, understanding the tools you can use, and just as important, avoiding the common traps that catch so many people. Okay, Law 8. This slide breaks it down perfectly. Debt isn't automatically evil. It's just a tool, but you have to know how to use it. Bad debt is for stuff that loses value. Think credit card debt for a vacation or a new car loan. It's a chain that reduces your freedom. Good debt, on the other hand, is used to buy assets that grow in value, like a business loan or a rental property. It can actually increase your financial freedom. Understanding this difference is absolutely crucial. So what about just holding on to cash? Stuffing it under the mattress? Well, according to Raddick Law, that's kind of like leaving a block of ice out in the sun and just hoping it won't melt. Inflation is that silent thief that slowly but surely eats away at the value of your money. Keeping your savings in cash is a guaranteed way to lose purchasing power over time. And to round out our rules, Law 5 tells us that risk and return are always linked. The goal isn't to avoid risk entirely. That's impossible. It's to understand it. Law 9 is about opportunity cost. And wow, this is a big one. That €5 coffee you buy every day, it isn't just €5. It's the €50 it could have become in 30 years if you'd invested it instead. And finally, Law 11 is your guide through the chaos. Markets are emotional day to day, but over the long run, they always return to their average. Let logic, not panic, be your guide. Look, let's be totally honest for a second. Following these rules, making these small daily choices, it's not always exciting. In fact, a lot of the time it's boring, and it can be frustrating. But the source material makes a really powerful point about the alternative. At the end of the day, you really have two choices in life. You can feel the pain of discipline, or you can feel the pain of regret. The pain of discipline, of saving that money, of studying that book, of going to the gym, it weighs kilos. It's temporary, and it builds strength. But the pain of regret, that weighs tons. It's the permanent, crushing weight of what could have been. So you see, it all comes back to you. The compound effect. These 12 laws, they're not just abstract theories in a book. They are the direct result of the thousands of tiny decisions that you make every single day. And here's the final truth, the big takeaway. Success isn't something you own. It's something you rent, and the rent is due every single day. Financial freedom isn't some destination you just arrive at one day and you're done. It's a process. It's a daily commitment to making those small, disciplined choices that seem so insignificant in the moment. So, let's end here. The compound effect is always working, right now, in this very moment. It's either building you up or it's breaking you down with every little choice you make. So the question isn't if it's happening, it's whether you're in the driver's seat. So I'll leave you with this. What one small choice, what single penny will you start doubling today?